Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll feed the back again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
It must have ended because I switched games.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And now the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are
just God.
They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the
you ain't watching me. Eli match, did you?
Some big time runs. That makes
the first match I threw that, or the second match, because he won the first match, the backstage match.
And the Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. They try to run it with the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Oh my God, wrong person. Yeah, I thought he was the tight end going across the middle. That should have been it. It might have been Bob.
I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB?
That was a turret, too.
Aggressive here. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Goes a stiff arm.
It's a
foot race.
Yeah, that was a tub, and I hit the wrong icon, man.
At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the
y'all cross the middle?
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Bulldogs offense is back.
A light heavyweight athlete.
Red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
What's the fighting styles?
After a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really
what was the first one?
By the receiver, but I love the
quarterback's
ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in.
Oh, let me. I had him.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start those second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got 4th down.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Okay. No, come on.
Off the deflection there. 3rd down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get
Bullshit. That's what that was. Pat the ball down. Yeah.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run.
Tried to grab him and pick it off, and he patting the ball down.
4th down now. The Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Nah.
Said he got that. Tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The linebacker shifting around now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Got him.
There's a fastball,
I'll take it too.
Can he take it all the way?
But that first one was supposed to be a pick.
The 20. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is
I'm
on
gonna
the
take
field
it.
to boot this one away. And the fair catch signal for and take it. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push.
Football comes out.
Take that too.
Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yo. Yeah. I had jumped college to play Addison.
So they take a closer
He just
look,
in
and the
here.
replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Seminoles are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Oh, God.
Moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Right, they got it.
At the 6. The offense will now first and goal right there. And the Noles looking to run some tempo here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns and be conservative when you're
threw me last into a glitch earlier.
They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off.
That shit funny, dog.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage.
Stream it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers.
Yeah, that's a plan right now.
8 back in coverage makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you play that defense.
Yeah, Addison got at least another 30 minutes. There, 35 minutes.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
That should have been a fumble.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That should have been a fumble.
Add the lead now.
Oh!
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Nah, that's why I put Florida. But when it asks for the city, I just put number.
And the powerful Georgia last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's the limit what an offense wants.
You ain't from neither one.
The defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Moves left out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short.
He got 21 Sam. I'm driving.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one.
Addison to click off real quick, boy.
The offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, how about the offensive balance?
Nah, because he can't.
Plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And then click off.
Yep. Run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller has the ability to.
Only time Addison tried to make a tackle is when you're in the box.
Puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator.
You're only trying to strip you.
Line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. One back in the backfield, but he'll get the goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Of course they won't let me get there.
Quickly, the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the receiver able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Running back with the football. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Nothing crazy than my quarterback having a 99 field foul, but still underthrowing shit.
Excellent field position. Enough for the 1st, but still going.
Yeah.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. He's moving out of the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. He's got it right near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Nah.
It's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient.
Of course, I missed the fucking field
goal.
goal.
He throws this football and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's hitting nice.
Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds. But that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's looking to make a big play.
Of course, they don't let me undercut it. Why would they?
No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not.
They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Got to give him 14.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Yeah, I know.
Great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And now the running back's got it again. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is score-down territory, down multiple scores. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got
of course.
Out of bounds, about a yard short of the marker. A turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to
He moved.
Snags the quick throw. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough.
I know, right?
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down.
This Addison, they're going crazy.
Picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the handoff towards the right tackle.
I know.
Goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gotta love it.
By this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Noles will crank up the tempo. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
He calls timeout.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end.
There we go.
The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed
I'd have got
to
off
do.
of here if I'd have missed that.
Turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves
I'd have got off of here if
back
I'd
in
have
the
missed that.
game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense
I'd have milked the
come up
clock,
with a
got
way
right
to
off
cut
here.
into this lead?
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
Gang tackling. We can't make him fumble. We out there hitting hard. Yeah. I'm finna make these hot dogs after I finish this game.
This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it to the right side. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, I'm finna eat.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to
Oh,
spread the field, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
There you go.
Quickly. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down.
There we go.
receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's got it down there inside the 35. He could not stop him. Touchdown.
Kev, how I beat him to a position and he still catch the pick over him at the ball.
On this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this,
Kev, how I got in position before him and he still mossed me.
Able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Kev, tell me that.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Kev,
At the 20, tried to make
tell me that.
coverage there.
How I beat him in position and he still got it over me.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. We'll take a deep shot.
But look, I can't do it.
Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
boy, with this quarterback, this one back, they're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
We start the drive with an end-around play. And they'll tackle him.
Thing is, Addison really trash.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Yeah.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a sack.
That should have been a fumble.
Here on this defense making a big play.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold it.
And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Dog, they just did it again. They wouldn't let me jump.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Turner.
Dog.
Made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
Dog, that's crazy. That's wild.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
That's
So down here in the red
nuts.
zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. Putting toward the end zone, but the defense forces
All
a
right.
fumble.
Jeez.
Defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Pressure is coming. He escapes the center.
They wouldn't even let me throw the ball away.
Man, that is a big-time
They wouldn't even
play
let me
for
throw the
defense.
ball
Not only do
away.
They get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark.
And that sets up a return.
That's an ass going home. I hope I meet him in the playoffs, man. I hope I meet him in the playoffs.
Offense comes out to start this drive. And there's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Tailback with another carry. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
He got the know
Second
there.
down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I need to make sure I let him know there.
When it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Third down coming up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the Noles will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
Offense flinching before the snap.
Addison had mine when I get him in the playoffs, boy. He mine.
He mine. And the Seminoles come to the line with first and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside.
This bitch so sorry.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's that, Rod?
Second down here. Time for one more
He beat
play
me
before the 2-minute warning. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown.
Rod. I beat this man to position 3 times for the ball and picked him off 0. He's throwing the ball to his receiver on the run. My quarterback is in position, and they just don't let me jump for the ball. 3 separate times.
At the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Kickoff team has come on the field.
3 separate times.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense.
I'm milk this clock. Dude, get the fuck off of here.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
I don't know what y'all got to do, Bill, but y'all do it so it set it up so I can see Addison in that second round or that championship game of the playoffs. Whatever it is y'all got to do, Bill.